What's up, YouTube? It's Atomic, bringing you guys another Destiny 2 video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Parasite grenade launcher, which can be acquired after you complete the Witch Queen campaign. You'll get a quest that requires you to save Savathun's parasite worm thing, and Mara Solve's involved with it, and you pick it up from the forge on Mars right after you complete the campaign. There'll be a little blue crown thing, like the usual exotic quest marker on the map. It'll be like a blue diamond with like a crown in it. But yeah, so essentially you'll start the quest. Marasov will talk about how the worm is dying because Savathun's dead and it doesn't have a host and whatnot, and essentially your task is to find another host. So after you start the quest, you'll have to do a couple strike. I think you start with a strike. It's like a strike, and then you get this you get after the excuse me, sorry. After the quest, you'll get a strike that you'll start with. So you run the strike like normal, and then you'll get the worm, and then it'll have you clear 3 lost sectors, and then it'll send you into another strike. And essentially you'll save the worm, and then, or you'll try to save the worm, and then it'll start to die, and then you do another mission thing to get a host for the worm after Marasov agrees to be the host. But she doesn't say that she is going to be the host. She just says that she would find a host. It's a little trickery going on against the hive worm. But with that being said, the hive worm essentially gets put into this grenade launcher here, this body thing. A lot of people said that they had trouble with the last mission. I think if you were doing it solo, you might have trouble, but as long as you stand in the little worm pool things, hive pool things, you'll regen your ammo. So you can just spam this grenade launcher like crazy. It does do damage to yourself. And after you do damage to yourself, if you take a little bit of damage from it, you get the worm byproduct. Taking damage from your own worm projectile detonation empowers your weapons for a short time. So it buffs all your weapons, not just the grenade launcher here. And then its intrinsic trait is this weapon fires hive worms, which explode on impact. The size and damage of the explosion scales with the number of enemies you've defeated just before firing this weapon. So you'll get a buff in the bottom left when you kill, for example, where's the little ad at? So blast those 2 guys, and then switch to the launcher. Over in the left there, you'll see Worm's Hunger ×2. That can get stacked up to 20 times. So you'll have 20 times the damage, or that's what it says, but it just increases it. The damage based off the number of kills you get before switching. So you can switch to it. As long as you don't fire it, it'll keep stacking, and as long as you don't die as well. When you die and after you fire it or die, you lose the stack. And essentially it does crazy damage. Some of these high value targets and stuff, you could just one tap them with one grenade essentially, and just do mad damage. I'm sure if you've been on TikTok at all with Destiny, you'll see some of the other guys on there running the Parasite to go do some raids with it, and they killed the Deepstone Crypt boss Tanix in literally one phase within 4 seconds of him being vulnerable. So it's actually kind of insane to be honest. I don't know if it's going to be the new DPS meta, because rockets are still really good this season, and there are some artifact rocket mods, so rockets are still really good this season. But yeah, so the once you get like times 20 like this, you'll have, that's as high as it'll go essentially. Usually, if you have like the times 20 and you fire the rocket launcher, I'm trying to find an enemy here to like just demonstrate it on. But you do have to like kind of arc the grenade a little bit like further, for example. Like look at this dude. Boom. Like almost 200k damage on just that little guy. It does like more damage though on bosses. So I think because it was a little guy, that was like his entire life like points gone. But yeah, this exotic is actually pretty unique in the fact that it can get like crazy damage with it. But yeah, the quest for this isn't too bad. I would say it's fairly easy to get through the quest without like anyone's help. But if you want to have someone else help you, by all means, bring someone along and do it. But yeah, I didn't have any problems with the quest. So I mean, other than like dying a couple times, but I didn't have any problems. So, but yeah, the quest is fairly easy. The weapon's very fun to use. I don't think it has a catalyst yet. There's also some secrets with it as well that I can go show you guys right quick. Over here, there's going to be one of the little, I call them like slits, I guess you could say. I don't know what they're called, but they're like little, whatchamacallits, they're like little white slits. They kind of look like, I'll show you what they look like. So like there's going to be this slit right here. This little guy here. So yeah, there's a couple of these around the throne world. They're going to pretty much be in like the open area, but if you just like, if you get worm byproduct, you can destroy those essentially. So yeah, that's how you would destroy those little slit things, is with the grenade launcher. You got to get the worm byproduct on you, and then you'll get the little slits and whatnot. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the Parasite grenade launcher, pretty much in like a nutshell of itself. Kill enemies, you get a damage buff, and then you just like one tap the boss for like 400k damage or something. But it does a lot of damage, but the downside is you only have like 6 or 7 rounds, and like including what's in the reserves and whatnot, so it's not a whole lot of ammo. And honestly, Gjallarhorn I think probably has about the same ammo but fires quicker, so that's probably still DPS right now, especially if everyone's running rockets to get the Wolfpack rounds. But yeah guys, that's pretty much the Parasite exotic. If you guys liked this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.